Creative coming in nice and early. Thank you very much. Pat, hello to you too. I am just making sure the airports work because they pretty much died once I upgraded my graphics card. So I'm just fixing. I fixed them last night and this morning, and I am now just testing Prague nice and quickly. And then I'll be at Frankfurt testing that works. Currently Prague looks like it's working like a beast, which is nice. Wat den Singver. Oh, I don't know how to say that name. Sorry. Thanks for the host. And hello to you too. Yeah, so Prague looks alright. It's a bit on the laggy side. I'm not sure if that's the aircraft or not. I think it's the aircraft plus Prague. Cool. Alright, time to test out Frankfurt. I need to change your name. Yeah, I don't know how you can do that. Like, Twitch restricts you, I think. I forgot to plug in my yoke, so just bear with me. As some of you might have seen, I have updated the description as well, and you can see there's a little chat box as well. Let me know if you like the chat box or not. So all the messages stay there forever as well. I only stream weekends, right? Yes, for now. In 2 weeks' time, I'll be streaming like a beast because exams will be over. So, but I need some time to record videos as well. Just for now, next week will be Sunday only as well. But then the week after that, next week will be amazing. Okay, cool. It's a bit laggy inside the cockpit of the A320. And what I'm loving is that my GPU is not running 100%. So that's good. So I need to find out what's producing this lag, just so I can fix it for when I stream. Well, when I am streaming, but when we get in, is it these intake lights? Yeah, I think so. Next Friday it's all over. Yep, it is. Right, what can I turn down? That might help. I think this is the FSLabs cockpit, which is... yeah. It is. Come down. Shadow draw distance needs coming back up. Clouds, terrain. Buildings. All those needs come back up, and yeah. You have 1 minute left. Yeah, I'll just leave that. Whatever. Once I've done, then. Did that make anything worse? I think that made it worse. I'm not sure. It may just be Frankfurt being so large. Well, okay. Starting soon now. Oh, whoa, that is no longer meant to be. Bear with me. Okay, let's save some FPS. Okay. Right, let's turn off this thing. That is no longer a thing. Okay, good. Right, that just reset the whole chat, so hey ho. Right, I know the airports work though, so that's good. Just waiting for P3D to shut down and I'm gonna reload it up. There we go. What does the star badge mean next to your name? It means that you are a subscriber to the channel. And you are the only subscriber to the channel. So how, do you like the chat box? Is it alright? I don't know about it. You're number 2. Well, technically I was number 1, but I don't count at all. You're technically number 1, Pat. Okay. Alright, let's reload. So we are Lufthansa. By the way, I'm using the new livery, which is awesome. Yeah, the reason why we might be getting some low FPS is because FSLabs is not very optimized, and they said they'll be optimizing it once the A319 is released, so that's good. A60. I can't do A60, I do A40, that's more or less the same. And did it depart today, which has been nice? Yes, it did. At estimated 12:30, so we're loading the sim at 12. You like the chat box? Okay, cool. Yeah, the only difference from last time is now there's like a little thing that goes around it, like a little box, and it always stays there. So yeah. This flight is very short. I meant to take only 40 minutes, so short flight. Right. Come on, let's get in. Ooh, lovely view of Dubai. Just waiting for the sim to load. I might as well just, I'm just waiting. I think we've already been in the whole loop of the photos. Let's bring my laptop closer to me so I can actually see it. Okay, that's all intact. Lovely. Right, just getting the aircraft into cold and dark. Okay, we're good. At least so the Control J. The Control J. Okay, let's get in. Come on, OBS. Please recognize P3D. There we go. Right, that chat is getting a bit weird with the ground there. Let me change the colour of the chat. I don't know what colour it's meant to be, so I made it a bit grey, but I think it's quite bad. You know what, let's just go orange. Whoa, that just got a whole lot darker. Chat box. Text color. Let's make it that color. Okay, that makes nice. It's gonna make the font size bigger so we can actually read it. Cool. Okie dokie. Yes. I have some things to set up. By the way, we are rocking the new 1070 Ti as well. So dynamic lighting is a hell of a lot better now. I don't lose FPS like a rocket. Okay. What do you use to stream? I use OBS. It's free as well, which is awesome. Right, where are we? Not where are we as, I don't know why I said that. Right, so Lufthansa 13, is there a call sign Lufthansa? Yeah, Lufthansa 1396 from, I don't know, very, very short flight from Frankfurt to Prague. So they took off on runway 18, they landed on runway 24. You forgot the TI. You forgot the TI part of it. Right, I need to go and add the aircraft. So DAIZD. I've forgotten what it was anyway. DAIZD. I think that's what it was. Who cares if it wasn't? 8th plus A320 214 with the CFM. Load. 214, apply, save aircraft. Awesome. Payload, maximum fuel. Actually, it's just, I don't know, maximum fuel for like a return flight, let's say. If we were to do one. I mean, we could do a return flight, I'm not sure. So that's did that. Flying the routes. Whoa. Is it? Can I not go on the UL 984? That's weird. Right, clear. Can it really not? It really can't find a good route. Well, let's go edit it then. Okay. So where's the tow bar that goes up there? That's going north. So I don't know why it selected that one. I mean, that one might do. These are all the east ones, so they're going to be pretty much the same. That's definitely a 18 departure one. That one. Or that one. I think I'll go for that one. Okay. So, get rid of the tow back. Goodbye. Delete. Can I not delete you? I can't delete tow back. Why is that? I have to delete that waypoint. I can't delete tow. What? Okay. If I clear, and then I do so this 8 Sierra, and then not you. West, I meant west. Do that. I guess that we can just do that if you want. I mean, let's just see what. So, how long is the flight going to take? About 50 minutes, 40 minutes. What is your PFPX saying? No, bro. I got this ages ago. Like I got this like PFPX so long ago. It's my dad. He got it for me. Okay, that fixed that. Okay, awesome. That's all good now. Apply. Let's get rid of you. Loading up the charts. Some AI is being really annoying. I think I've turned off desktop audio so you guys can't hear it. Did I copy it? I can't remember. No error found. Lovely. I'll copy that, put it into Project Fly. Does the flight plan then go into the P3D aircraft? No. Not, well, actually, with FSLabs you can do this AOC thing, but I don't use that. 1396. I believe you're going to have the aircraft as well. I can check if we got it. If we got any Lufthansa. No. 214. Lufthansa. I can import a .plan file, whoopsies, but hey, do that. I'm going to click that, okay. Because Project Fly is in beta, it thinks my account's blue, so I still use SimStall, because then it has a gold account, so I got some more like updates to be exactly the same, so it'd be faster on the, what's it called, data, I don't know what you call it. So I haven't been in the stream long, but I've got to go out. No worries, goodbye. Compute the flight, do the ticket route. I'm just setting up P3D, it's annoying me. Not that, so we'll do flats 1, we should be good. Yep, flex 65%, awesome. Released, and export. Print. So I can do AOC. Actually, it's not coming up. That's weird. That's because I reinstalled FSLabs. 2 LKPR. Where you got that? So let's do 2 on the end of it. That's done. Add you. Unmute you. I don't know. Can you tell me how loud that is? It's pretty loud. I think I may have made the chat box a bit too big actually. In terms of chat, the pixel density size, whatever it's called it. That's good. Awesome. Right, let's go inside the cockpit because that's noisy. Can I turn down the AI sound? Because that would be lovely. No. Damn it. It's so noisy. It's probably just... actually, I have turned up my headphones, to be honest. So... Awesome. Right. Let me just finish off some stuff. So that's all good. And let's make sure that's up. Awesome, that's up. Awesome. Active sky time. Cruising at 310 today. 310. Okay, let's hope everything works, shall we? So, first time running GSX and 1070 Ti. Catering service. Awesome. Boarding. Awesome. We've got Frankfurt Airport doing our boarding and everything. Yeah, so if you guys saw the GSX announcement, well, FS Dream Team announcement, they announced GSX version 2, which I am absolutely hyped for because they're going to have people, they're going to change the normal jetways, like, so if it's a controlled J jetway, for example, this one, it would literally wipe it and put it as a SOD jetway, even though FS Dream Team did not make the airport, which is awesome. And because it's SOD, then they can model people walking into the aircraft. And also they have people, if you're like at, let's say Southend, and there's no jetway, you'll have, when the bus arrives, people will walk out the bus and go up the stairs into the aircraft, which is absolutely awesome. And there's going to be a lot of performance updates as well, along with that. So, I can't wait. Okay, so we're not too far away from 1.8, which is good. So park and brake is set. We'll get power on the aircraft. It's quite windy. You can hear the aircraft, the engines coming around. Right, coming around. There's windmilling. Sorry. Right, let's put it a bit brighter, shall we? We'll get the GPU and the ground chocks connected up. We'll also get, and this is in kilos. It should be, yeah. Nav light on. External power. Batteries. We'll start the alignments. Cool. And they'll do their self-test. We'll get the right MCU turned on. If you'll do it. There we go. Awesome. That can go to that page now, and we can go to init ref. Awesome. Right. Catering's going to ask us to open up the doors, so we'll get those doors ready. Will do over and return flight. Danny, bad English, but yes, I understand what you mean, and most likely yes, because it is a very short flight. Most likely. Okay. So I'm not sure how GSX is going to do all the boarding again, because it was really weird. Right, what's it moaning about? Nothing. There we go. Okay, let's go get crew supply on the oxygen, so they can actually get some oxygen in there, and that's all good now. IRS will be landing in more than 7 minutes. Okay, catering's here. I just went outside to check, to just make sure GSX is online. Everything's going so well right now. What's really cool, so you know when you're going inside the aircraft, it kind of, let's say, moves. It kind of like makes the engine sounds less noisy. What would be nice is that it does it to GSX and all other ambient noises. What is going on here? That better not be like a glitch or something. It better be like just a gate that's not there anymore. It looks like it though, which is good. Yeah, a return flight is most likely to happen. So current QNH is actually, when I was watching, I think it was Flyboy, whatever his name was. I just saw this. So you put whatever airports you want in there. So I'm going to put Frankfurt. I'm also going to put Prague as well, which is LKPR, sorry, like so. And we are also going to put in our LKPC. I don't know what airport that is, but that's what PFPX said as an alternate. Click send, it sent it. So return, you want to go to your received messages. We got this one. So this is the current Mettar, sorry, for Frankfurt. So you can see it's 180 at 4 knots at the time that it took it at. I can't read the Mettar. QNH is 1010. Like so. Other things, you know, awesome. Temperature is 27 degrees, dew point 16. Is that correct way round? Yes, but that's totally wrong. Ah, this is live weather. This is actually live weather. That's annoying. It's kind of cool. So if I'm doing live weather or something, I could use that. So that has got no... That's done nothing to me then. So the actual QNH is 1012. Catering's finished. Awesome. So I will do return flight, yes, and fuel. So I made enough, not made it, I don't make fuel. I have got enough fuel for us to do a return, which is nice. Zero fuel weight can go up to 60.3. I'm not sure how the GSX is going to go with that, but let's hope it doesn't do anything stupid. Let's just quickly put this in. Block was 6.3, isn't it? Yeah. 6.3. Use cost index 20. Okay, that's fine with me. So we'll just do Frankfurt to Prague. Where's the P? Where's the P? There it is. And flight number is Lufthansa. 1396. I don't know if that's a good accent or not. It's probably really bad. It's cruising at 310. And let's just make sure that 20 is a big number. Lovely. And yeah, it's going to monitor. I did request boarding, didn't I? Boarding requested, and I think the aircraft has got. Actually, I'll see what it does. Okay, I'll see what it does. As you can see, it is rising.
Thank you.
Okay, this is a really handy tool. I looked it up. Are we still on the desktop view? Awesome. I looked it up and I found this tool. So run as admin. Get rid of you. And okay, we're expected for center of gravity of 20. Actually, that's our zero fuel weight. Let's say that was our takeoff weight, our gross weight. Actually, what is the gross weight compared to zero fuel weight? It's pretty much 6.3 tons more. So we'll do 66 point. Should do 67.0. We put that center of gravity in, calculate it. Oh, that's out of range. Let's just do 60.3. Calculate, that's out of range too. I'm guessing this is quite bugged. Oh, that's center of gravity. I'm so sorry. Center of gravity, 28.2. That's what I meant to put. I'm sorry, that's different. Calculate, and calculate the trim. So no more of me just doing like 1.0 up or something, which is awesome. Just going to turn up the PA system. So yeah, currently the CG is 28.8. We'll see what it gets to. It's 27. So whatever it gets to, it's probably going to come down to like 27, let's say, or something like that. That's out of range. Going to put 0.0. That's terribly wrong. And yeah, so we'll just wait what it turns out to be, and we get a proper trim setting, which is nice. Okay, let's just hope it, like GSX recognises, we want 60.3 and it goes up to 60.3. I doubt it will do that, but we'll see. Okay, so IRS will be landing in 1 minute, which is awesome, and we will get seatbelt signs on, no smoking light, and we will get the APU started up. So master switch, wait a couple seconds, click the start switch, APU starting up, awesome. Cruising at 310.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Like so, we've got the CSTR 10, VORs, terrain, VORs 20, CSTR, and we'll get the weather online as well. Cool. Right, let's do the flight plan. So departing on 1818, we are doing the Sulis 8 Sierra, which is that one. Insert Sulis. We're doing a direct after that. No, we're doing an airway. We're doing the UZ 650. IRSs have aligned, and then the Z35. It should take us to Tonsu. Yeah, and that's just going to Lomkey, and that is our route. Because the winds are pretty much, they won't change. We can put the arrival in, which will be on a 2-4. We're doing the I don't have to say that. It's this one. Insert. Hopefully there's no discontinuity. It's awesome. Cool. So IRSs have aligned. That's on 310. That's just actually we haven't put the speeds in. So is that still climbing? Because oh yes, I've got some custom Lufthansa announcements as well. That's not climbing at all. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
so because the baggage hasn't arrived, so just gonna wait till the baggage gets here just to make sure that is all good.
You're sitting in the first row on an emergency exit row. Thank you.
The baggage is arriving. Let's open up window, shall we? Right, passengers are all boarded, so we can go and close that door. Get rid of the jetway. Say goodbye. Right. I don't know why I said that. That's weird. AP is available. Let's get the AP bleed on. Get external power off. Like so. Let's clear off that message. To the doors page. Okay. Oh, this AI is noisy. But it's that one over there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's doing stuff. So, if I go to the payload, is that rising? We'll actually wait until the actual baggage gets onto it. Does it say my FPS? 30. Cool. So we've got some. So we're looking at 57. And is it rising? It doesn't look like it's rising. So 60.4. That was that cross 60.3? No, 60.4 actually. So RCG is looking at 27.6. So our trim will be 0.2 up. So that's good. 0.2 up. So perf, we're doing flaps 1, 0.2 up. What AI package am I using? This is Ultimate Traffic Live. It's noisy. It's default sounds, I believe. It's just the models that it renders. So we're doing flexing. It's flexing to temp 65. Transition attitudes automatic, which is 5,000 feet. V1 140, VR rotate speed 140, and V2 141. Cool. Just waiting on cargo to finish boarding. Cool. Another Lufthansa aircraft. That is, does that say Rotterdam? No. Nordonham. What are we? I am not going to try and pronounce that, but I am going to. Swiss Squashbish. Okay, that's. I'm probably just getting really racist right there, so I'm just going to shut up. Okay. I've actually got some coordinates to help pilots say where they are. That's interesting. When you put, like on the 737, you have to put your, well, most Boeing aircraft got to put your coordinates in when you align the IRSs. So that's really helpful to pilots. But for some reason the FPS is hasn't really changed with the FSLabs. Let's just say, because their optimization is absolutely crap. But they are working on it. I know they are working on it. The A319's got a hell of a lot better, and they're going to port that into the A320 as well. My usage on my CPU and GPU are not 100%. My GPU is only at 40. CPU is only at 60%. So it's not really optimized that well. At least my CPU is not running 100% killing itself, so that's good. as long as the aircraft's flyable, I'm fine. Right, let's go to the doors page. Check my toe brakes work, as you can see. Lovely, pedals, awesome. Okay, it's just doing a last bit of cargo now, and we should be on our way. I believe after cargo might be finished soon. Yeah. And that AI aircraft starting up, both of them over there. Wow. All 3 in a row. Whoa, okay, this is weird. I wish Auto Traffic Live could do something, because the AI recognised the taxiways, as you can see. I wish Auto Traffic Live would have an update. I don't care that if they don't have a tug or anything, I'm fine with them just going back by themselves. But if they could go back onto the actual taxiway, because they know where the taxiway is because of the AFCAD. But if they can actually get like an invisible truck and just tug, push them back, would be lovely. But hey, got to live with it. Right, let's go and close the after cargo door. This guy's not looking back where he's actually going. This guy's just reversing without even looking, which is crazy. And forward cargo is pretty much finished. I was going to wait for the boarding complete from GSX. And we should be going soon. Let's get my SID up. We're doing the Sulus. Which one? 8 Sierra. Where is that? Sulus 8 Sierra, that one. Still waiting for GSX to take boarding complete. Oh, pretty much just complete, so I don't know why. Did it say it? I don't know. Right. Okay, so we go to the external controls. Actually, we get pushback ready. So waiting for boarding to complete. I'm not sure why boarding is meant to be still going. Just get the ground shot, so I can go to the flight plan page. If it's still a bit glitched, I might just reset GSX. Oh, it kind of requested. Okay. Still thinks baggage is loading. So we'll reset GSX. Pushback. Nose right. Do we have a suitable tug? Yes. Not a crazy massive one. Yes, we know. Right. That's a bit the runway heading or anything in this aircraft. This is nice.
Locking gear.
Do we have... Awesome. This is a static camera, by the way. So, ooh, Aeroflot's coming into land and runway 25 right.
Departure check completed. Flight estimate inserted. Relief parking for advancing push.
Like brakes and roost.
All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Right. Let's get the aircraft started up. So first of all we get the beacon light on, and then we get the fuel pumps turned on. And we will get number...
Cabin crew or Dawson?
2 started up. Actually, how long is a taxi? You know what? Let's be cheeky and let's do a single engine taxi, you know? Because I would like to do one, because I kind of scuffed up last time. I'm going to close the window because it will get noisy.
Meine Damen und Herren, ich begrüße Sie auch ganz herzlich an Bord unseres A320. Zusammen mit meinen Kollegen bin ich für den Kabinenservice heute verantwortlich. Schneiden Sie sich jetzt bitte an und ziehen Sie Ihren Sitzgurt fest. Schalten Sie jetzt auch bitte alle Mobiltelefone und andere Geräte.
What was that? That is a Turkish A320.
Weitere Informationen zum Gebrauch elektronischer Geräte an Bord finden Sie im Lufthansa-Magazin. Gemeinsam mit meinen Kolleginnen und Kollegen wünsche ich Ihnen nun einen angenehmen Aufenthalt an Bord.
It's quite a long taxi at Frankfurt.
It's my pleasure to add my welcome to that of our captain.
Can you hear the PA alright? Is it all good?
Responsible for the
I hope
cabin
it is.
service on your flight today. Please fasten your seatbelt now and pull it tight. Please make certain that your mobile phones and all other electronic devices with transmission functions are either switched to flight mode or switched off completely.
Oh,
If you
timer,
would like to know more
whoopsies.
about using electronic devices on board, please read the information in your Lufthansa magazine.
Set parking brake.
My colleagues and I, we hope to make your
brakes are
stay
set.
with us pleasant and a relaxing one.
Parking brake set in there, nice. Obviously I have to keep the AP running. So we can get some engine bleed.
Meine Damen und Herren, nur noch ein paar Hinweise zu Ihrer Sicherheit.
This guy can please
Ladies and
shut up.
gentlemen, we would like to acquaint you with our safety procedures.
Am I flying 738 later? No.
Wir zeigen Ihnen jetzt, wie Sie Ihren Sitz
I may,
verschließen
but I'm
und
thinking of doing
Ihre
return flight, so
Your seatbelt
don't
is
think so.
fastened and unfastened like this.
Tow truck disconnected.
Sollte der Druck in der Kabine sinken,
Need to reset the sound for
ziehen Sie eine der Masken ganz zu sich herunter, um den Sauerstofffluss zu starten.
GTX.
Drücken Sie dann auf Mund und Nase und streifen Sie das elastische Band über Ihren Kopf. Danach helfen Sie Kindern und Personen, die Hilfe benötigen.
Oh, so it's gonna.
In the
Okay,
unlikely
cool.
event of a loss in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask down fully to
Taxi,
start the flow of
turn
oxygen.
off.
Cover your mouth and nose with the mask and secure it by pulling the elastic strap over your head.
Turn off the packs for
Then
now.
assist any children and people who require assistance.
Actually, we can't really set flaps one yet, so I'll just keep those off just in case for this parking brake.
Sitz ist eine Schwimmweste. Auf Anweisung der Crew ziehen Sie die Weste über den Kopf.
Pedal
Führen Sie den vorne
disconnect.
angebrachten Gurtarm um Ihre Hüfte und schließen Sie ihn. Ziehen Sie ihn dann fest. Unmittelbar bevor Sie das Flugzeug verlassen, ziehen Sie an dem roten Grip, um die Weste aufzublasen. Wenn Sie
Awesome.
das Flugzeug durch ein Notfenster verlassen, blasen Sie die Weste erst
This guy
außerhalb
is
auf.
noisy.
Falls
Shut up.
erforderlich, benutzen Sie den roten Mundschlauch, um die Weste aufzublasen. Die Signallampe leuchtet bei Kontakt mit Wasser automatisch auf.
Right, I have no idea where I'm taxiing. I need to get the taxi
There is a
shots
life
out.
vest under every seat. When instructed to do so by the
Where are
cabin
they?
crew,
This one.
pull the vest over your head.
Okay.
Pass the belt around your waist once and fasten the clasp. Then pull the belt tight. Just before you leave
We
the
go
aircraft,
taxi on to
pull
November.
the red tab to inflate the vest. If you leave the aircraft through an overwing exit, do not inflate the vest until you are outside the aircraft. If necessary, blow into the red tubes to inflate the vest or top up the air. The signal lights are
I'm not sure what this
automatically
Lufthansa is going to do.
protected water.
I think
In der
I was meant
Sitztasche
to be on the
finden
one
Sie
over the right.
Informationskarte mit allen Sicherheitshinweisen.
Oopsies.
Bitte prägen Sie sich besonders die Lage der Notausgänge ein. Sie sind mit dem Wort Exit gekennzeichnet.
Where's it going to go?
Leuchtstreifen am Boden zeigen Ihnen den Weg dorthin. Bitte beachten Sie, dass sich der nächstgelegene Notausgang auch hinter Ihnen befinden kann. In your seat you will find an information card explaining the safety instructions. Please take particular note of the location of the emergency exits,
Cool, good.
which are marked with the word exit. Illuminated strips on the floor will guide you to the exits. Remember that the nearest exit may be located behind you. Meine Damen und Herren, nur noch der Hinweis, dass dieser Flug ein Nichtraucherflug ist. Ladies and gentlemen, this flight is a non-smoking flight.
Okay. As soon as we pass that United 787, we will
Meine Damen und
get
Herren,
the
zum
engine
Start
started
stellen Sie
up.
bitte Ihre Rückenlehnen senkrecht und klappen die Tische zurück. Passagiere an einem Fensterplatz werden gebeten, die Sonnenblende zum Start zu öffnen. Wir wünschen Ihnen nun einen guten Flug.
I may fly the
Ladies and gentlemen, for
738,
takeoff, please ensure that your seat
but
is
I'm thinking of doing
upright
return,
position and
so
your table
who
is
knows.
folded away. Passengers seated at the window seat are kindly asked to open the window
Right, are we
shades
on
for takeoff.
time? The time
Thank you
is...
and enjoy your flight with
We're
us.
5 minutes behind time. Naughty, naughty. Lovely 787. Hope you guys have been enjoying those videos. I'm loving the aircraft. It's beautiful. Okay, let's go again. Number 2, what's this? There's a fire truck. Right, let's get number 2 started up. Engine 2, oh. Whoopsies. Engine 2 started up. And 2 is rising, right? Yep. What? I just realised what it said. There's a fault with the system. Let's wait until the engine starts up and see what it says. because I think I might have messed up the. Why did I do a single engine taxi? What have I done? Anyone fly the A320? No active failures. Oh no. Wait a second. Wait. It's not the ADI I use though, is it? Because it's this that's faulting. I need to stop the aircraft. Right, Google time. GPWS. Right, all of these running. Yeah. It's the whole system is faulting. Am I going to reset the aircraft? Like, in terms of just restart the whole flight? How did that happen when I was just about to start at number 2? Let's just turn it off. I mean, it's off. Landing, elevation, manual adjust. Yeah, that's what happens when the IRS is doing that line. I was going to mute it for now, as it's going to be very annoying. If I'm at to restart the sim, I will do that. I don't care. Now everything's faulting up. That's great. That's awesome. You know what? Why does it do this to me? Yeah, it's still faulting. I'm not sure if this is the fast alignment or not. Yeah, it is. Okay, but that's completely messed up. I don't know if that's just because of me just... Okay, I'm going to restart the flight. Bear with me. Right. If you guys get mad, I'm sorry. Well, great. I don't know why that happened. I'm not seeing any like forum posts about it, which is weird. Right, let's get NGU. If it ain't Boeing, me go. Yeah. Alright, just. There's a lot of you guys joining as well, which is quite annoying. Okie dokie, let's try this again. You'll be seeing, you can see reshades loaded. Just wait for it to load. Right, we'll do this faster. I'll forget about the catering, that was naughty of me. It's only a 40-minute flight down there doing any catering in real life, except some drinks that you might have left over from the last flight, who cares. So that will speed up from that as well. I think I set the EAD I used to realistic again, I can't remember. I don't see how starting engine number 2 moving. Yeah, it's weird. Sim, do not crash on me. Good. What? Let's get GSX crashing. Hey. Let's gotta restart GSX. Jack, hello. We just had a weird FSLabs problem. I'm not. Well, maybe it's just me. That's how the A320 works in real life. But starting engine number 2 while I was taxiing is a bad idea, and the ground proximity warning system just goes complete berserk. Right, let's try this again. Crisp boarding. Okay, lovely. And get the pushback ready as well. Well, at least you get to see the starting up of the aircraft, which is kind of the fun bit. Depends what you like. Open up these. Get that and that connected up. We'll go to open upper cargo door. It's opening. So yeah, the GPWS system faulted. FPS is through the roof. Yeah, especially inside the cockpit. And you can see it's 30 FPS in the day. If I go at night, actually. So if I turned on these floodlights in the 1060, my FPS would drop. Okay, they'll drop down to like 10 or 15. Like right now, they're pretty much exactly the same as having them turned off. So I'm really pleased. I can actually fly at night. Innsbruck as well is absolutely gorgeous. FSLabs hasn't really, it's not really optimized aircraft as well, so it's that's why the FPS is low in the FSLabs anyway. QNH apparently is 1013, so it changed somehow, which is weird. Let's start number 2 in the MCDU. Doors awesome in it. Right, also moaning about T-gas fault, so we can clear that off. Have my settings changed? I haven't really changed much of my settings, to be honest. I'm fine with going to SSAA, but still that kind of hurts in the night as well. I haven't really changed my settings that much.
I'm doing good.
Because I had to reset my settings because of a new graphics card, and I had to like to completely delete the P3D P3D config, so it rebuilt that. So I don't think it's exactly the same, but similar. But I got it to where I like it. So yeah. So let me tell you what happened. So all I did was I put the new graphics card in. I just restarted P3D. So I deleted the P3D config and deleted all the shaders. And I load in, and pretty much every airport was completely broken. So there's, I guess the models and the terrain, not terrain, the terminal buildings are fine, but the taxiway and the runway markings were just gone, which is weird. But now I've just pretty much reinstalled every scenery I have, and that took a while. And it's all fixed. So, does anyone else I like this livery. Does anyone not like this livery? Because there's a lot of people just moaning about it. Because apparently in the fog it can get really the tail can get quite grey looking, which is not very. Whoa! Can you hear that? That's quite loud. Open up the window. Okay, so we'll go to the fuel page and we'll restart everything. So fuel, we're looking at a 6288. 6288 entered. We go to the payload. Zero fuel weight is 60.4. Come to the other side. LKPR. Like so, flight number is Lufthansa. Lufthansa 1396 20310. That's, whoopsies, wrong one. 20. That can go in. Block is 6.3. And I have a really cool little tool jack. It's like one of those useful tools in the world, and it's this tool. It's this tool. So if you take a look at this, our CG, so our total gross weight is 27.6. Okay, enter that in. So our trim setting for takeoff will be 0.2 up, which is awesome. Departure 18. Doing the oh, I went right past it. Sulus 8 Sierra, and do the airways again. So we are doing the UZ 650. Engines are wimbling like crazy. That should take us to Tonzu. Yeah, and we're going to Lomkey. And we'll do the arrival as well into 24 on the Lomkey 6S. 6 Sierra, whatever you want to call it. That's done. Perf page, flaps 1 up of 0.2. Flexing to temp 65. That should probably give us 140, 141. Because we had exactly the same. Boldo, hello. Welcome. 310. I hope that problem we had earlier wasn't just because of FSLabs, and hopefully it's just the way the aircraft works if you do what I just did. Let's just hope it wasn't FSLabs, because if it happens again, I'd be very angry. Right, closing the passenger door, getting the jetway. I'll get a little bit of PA turned on so I can see what's happening. Come on. There we go. There we go. See the windows open, which is awesome. The attention to detail. The exterior view from the FSLabs is amazing. I'm quite disappointed with PMDG. quite disappointed. Does anyone know? Does anyone not know? Sorry, the announcement that PMDG made. Because I'm quite disappointed. If anyone doesn't know, I will not say it unless you tell me. I can say it. So you have a look to see if ASUS Sky still has a code for ATIS. Oh, that's you. Ah, nice. So I don't know where you found it. Where did you find it? Did you look at the conditions, or was it on the map? It was hoping 767. I was quite disappointed that there wasn't an aircraft. Oh, I just said all there was. I'm not seeing any frequencies I could find. I'm not finding any frequencies.
Standard weather briefing for Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot 2.
What's PMDG be doing? When it first came out. Well, I'm not seeing any frequencies, which is quite annoying. That actually, I just found a frequency. If I do I have desktop view on? Yeah. Let's get out the chat there. You can see it does have a frequency, but the only frequency that's entered is 110.2. I'm in condition. I can't see any frequencies here. Nothing. That's that. That was, yeah. Go onto the map, hover over the airport, sorry. If I put the weather station on, does that give me a frequency? No. So, yeah, sorry, I don't think there's any frequencies anymore. That's weird, I don't know why they'll get rid of it, because that would be quite nice to get the frequencies. For the ATIS. I mean, I'm pretty sure charts will give it to me. Yeah. So, my charts give it to me, so 118.725, the ATIS departure. So yeah. I can get up the charts, but yeah. 2 weeks since Aerosoft. I know, I'm so excited. Because I have got, I think it's Aerosim, I can't remember how you say the company. But Aerosim, I think. I've just got their scenery Shannon. So we are going to do Speedbird 1 as well, so in the A318, which is awesome. Speedbird 1. Danny, welcome back. Were you here when everything went completely crazy? Well, it wasn't too crazy, it was just a bit of a weird thing. Let's go get the APU started up. Oh right, the baggage is finished. I might have a bit late on the APU starting. That's set. Right, let's go and get this set up. So weather's coming online. That's and that. Right, let's get the VWARs turned on. Norwegian captain, hello. Have a look when you're here and that's the sky, but yes, you said it's been a while. Right, we'll leave the engine open for the Norwegian captain. Thanks for the follow. Yes, people have been mooning about there's no follow announcements, so I've just added a follow announcement, so when people follow, you can actually see it now. So flying the same route, very crazy turbulence as some wind shear. Oh, exciting! I noticed on your vids that you copy the routes and everything. Copy the route. I don't know what you mean, but I think you mean this. So I add the route in here, and then it builds the route for me. I'm not sure if that's what you mean, but that's that. Yeah, so if you do command project fly, you can get some what's it called? Some stats about the aircraft. Right, APU started up. I've just been chatting about the time, so let's go get pushback requested. And of course, just waiting for other services to complete. So GSX is a bit. What's Project Fly? It's a thing that tracks the flight, and it's pretty much PMDG what they've just announced. Let me load it up for you. Right, it's desktop view. So this is Project Fly. So this is all the flights I've done. As you see, crazy flights like LA to Doha. Hint hint, that's a video coming out. And yeah, I can track all your flights. So you see I've done 67 flights, 184 hours, average landing rate, most aircraft flown, last flight. You got your profile and everything. You've got a fleet of aircraft, which is awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like a logbook, let's just say. Right, let's go and get rid of the GPU. Let's make sure that's gone up there. That's fine. Disconnect. Disconnect. Flight plan. It's really nice here, and it's actually also the stats you're seeing on the aircraft, the call sign and everything, and the subscribers, latest subscriber. That's also powered by Project Fly. Which is also very useful, so that people can see what altitude I'm at, what speed I'm going at. If you guys can't see the displays down there. Okay, we will not do a single engine taxi because of what's happened last time. Do I ever watch Black Box 711? I do, yes. He recently released a video on Twitch with the little, what's it called, interview. I can't remember which team on FSLabs, but he did an interview on with the FSLabs A320, which is awesome. Right, so beacon light. Fuel pumps. Let's hopefully the aircraft does not go completely crazy. Ignition start. Start number 2. I'll use P3D server explain because I love P3D. I'm not spending loads of money on explaining it. But I think I've just got so much into P3D, I just can't move away from it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Black Box 711 is amazing. Learned so much from him. Came across his videos. It's not that you stop watching mine. It makes sense, yeah. Okay, let's go start number 1. Oh, dog barking sound. I can't wait for the A319. And I'm happy that it's an add-on for the A320, so I don't have to spend £150 for the A319, which is nice. They're expecting it to be under $50. So it's like a bolt-on for the A320 series. So if you guys want the A319 from FSLabs, you're gonna have to buy the A320. Oh, those sounds! Oh baby, that's just coming in my left ear right now. That's amazing. Parking brake set.
Seatbelt is fastened and unfastened like this.
Where's GSX? Can't see it.
der Kabine sinken, fallen automatisch Sauerstoffmasken aus der Kabinendecke. Ziehen Sie eine der Masken ganz so sicher runter, um den Sauerstofffluss zu starten.
Do you watch Captain Canada? Occasionally. Yeah, I do occasionally watch him.
Danach helfen Sie Kindern, Personen, die Hilfe benötigen.
Yes, he was testing it, yes. He is a real A320 pilot. I'm not sure if he flies the A319. I think he does actually. But yes, he's an actual pilot, so he's been allowed to be on the beta team. Right, engine started, engine ignition back to normal, APU bleed, and APU is shutting down. Right, let's set flaps 1, speed brakes armed, max auto brake, I forgot to set the timer, I'll set it now because who cares. TA and the T-gas. I'll give us some aircraft close to the airport, which is nice. Taxi turn-offs. Right, because both engines started, we can do the flight control check now. So, full right, full left, pull it down, all the way up, rudder to the right, rudder to the left, awesome. Trim's already set to 0.2 up, headless connect on, parking brakes released.
Necessary, blow into the red tubes to inflate the rest or top of the air.
Let's get going.
Signal lights up automatically in contact with water. In der Sitztasche finden Sie eine Informationskarte mit allen
Right, takeoff config normal as well.
Pflegen Sie sich besonders die Lage der Notausgänge ein.
I'm not going to do a takeoff in the right seat.
Leuchtstreifen auf Boden zeigen
No, I'm not doing this.
Bitte
That's scary.
beachten Sie, dass sich der nächstgelegene Notausgang auch hinter Ihnen befinden kann.
This guy's noisy.
In your seat you will find an information card explaining the safety instructions. Please take
Yeah, I don't think you guys want to hear him.
of the emergency exits, which are marked with the word exit. Illuminated strips on the floor will guide you to the exits.
Right, so I made a little mistake last time. I went up here on November 17, or is it November? Yeah, November 7. And November 8 is what we want to go on to.
Ladies and gentlemen, this flight is a non-smoking flight.
I think the sim stall's crashed because it's not displaying the right data.
Passagiere an einem Fensterplatz werden gebeten, die Sonnenblende zum Start zu öffnen. Wir wünschen Ihnen nun einen guten Flug. Ladies and gentlemen, for takeoff,
Lufthansa A319.
position at your table is folded away. Passengers seated at the window.
One day I'll be flying that.
The window shades for takeoff. Thank you and enjoy your flight with us.
So if you were like, well, let me just read your comment once I get onto November here. I guess AI wants to taxi down that way, so we'll be on to Lima. So if you were like me coming back to P3D, what add-on would you get so that keep yourself a reasonable budget? I get you. Yeah, using Ultimate Traffic Live. I recommend on the 26th of June, Aerosoft will be releasing their latest A320 family. Well, the A319 and A318 first, which is quite cheap. What? Have you just looked on the right MCDU? Airports, it's up to you. Why don't I fly on VATSIM? I will be flying on VATSIM. Set. I can't read that. Guys, does anyone know what that means? Set offside range mode. What does that even mean? Another problem in the FSLabs once again. Oh, yes, of course, FSLabs is completely broken. Yeah, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Screw you. Why is it so broken? 738? Of course, of course. Actually, I was thinking, yeah, let's go 737. We can later. Okay, it wasn't me starting engine 2. It was FSLabs as being an absolute mong. I do know what I know why it's being a bit weird, to be honest. Let's uninstall it first. I know why it's being a bit weird. I believe I didn't restart my PC once. Okay, we won't be flying it today, but I'll install it one at a time. Okay, so I had the flight in mind, so that's what we'll be doing. Actually, let's go check flight requests, because that's what yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, quite a lot of the flight requests are quite long flights. I don't know if this uses the A320 or not. No, it's good. Did it break again? Yeah, I think I did mess up on the installation, to be honest. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. You know, once you've installed the FSLabs, you need to restart your PC. But I accidentally loaded up P3D, and that might have kind of broken it, so... I did restart the PC, but I think I need to restart it straight after installation, so we won't be flying it today. Alright. Let's do a nighttime flight, because I want to. I can do, sorry. Let's do that one. That's a long flight. That's a long flight. Do they do 737s here? No. Right, there's Norwegian and International. Okay. I don't have Oslo, so I can't, sorry. We're doing Heathrow to Barcelona. Cool, so those two scenarios are already active, aren't they? Yeah. I need to think what I've got active. I need to install a Norwegian. Shay Matteo, hello. Right, let me just go and update the stream information. I actually got it work. I got it working before I had the 1070 Ti, but as soon as I update the better graphics card, obviously installation of the A320 goes complete berserk. Okay, so we're doing a Norwegian 737. We will postpone the Europe tour till next week. How to get the overlay? Project Fly and Streamlabs. There's a bit of a mix. The chat is from Streamlabs. The flight status is Project Fly. take. Oh, this is London Gatwick, not London Heathrow. I'm so annoyed about now. Right. And no, I'm not going to be playing Fortnite to calm myself down. Right. Okay. Let's go and activate Gatwick. The reason why I restart my sim to like reactivate sceneries is because GSX messes up. Birmingham to Ibiza is a good flight with us. I don't have Ibiza, so. So we won't be doing that flight. This is a nighttime flight, and we should be getting some good FPS coming into Barcelona because 1070 Ti rocks. As you got as your notification. Right, time to restart PFPX and Project Fly. Okay. Right. Eight, 9, 6, 3. It just says South Terminal, but I don't know what gate that is in the South Terminal. Please let me know. No, it doesn't tell me. Which is the South Terminal? Which is... I know... Oh god. Bear with me. Because I am... Okay, parking stands. So that's the South Terminal. Okay, so gate... I could do gate 1 or like gate 10. Gate 11 will do. And what time? This was... Let me set system time. 7:20 PM, so we'll just do yesterday. 9th of June. At 7:20 estimated departure time, so we'll do... what's 18:50? Yeah, that sounds right. And yes, I got the immersion turned on. Did a real simulator, Gatwick to Birmingham. Awesome, awesome. Was it motion? Like motion real, whatever you call it. Oh, the weather at Gatwick's a bit awkward. Is that... yeah. I'm taking off on 08 right today. Right, just waiting for the just need to get the airline, no, tail number, sorry. Not airline. Waiting for the shaders to load, because for some reason they reset every time we load into the aircraft. Why is it so dark inside? I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. No, I don't. It's quite bright, actually, outside. Reshade, is that for P3D as well? Yeah, Reshade works for P3D. To fly it all by hand. I have the aircraft in there, which is nice. There's our flight. T5 right is our landing runway, right? You mean that on that in real life? Awesome. It is 25 right for the landing. Awesome. Upper airspace. Right, the route is not crazy. The SID is awesome. The star is amazing. Great. Let's do the route into that. Copying this route into Project Fly. And I should come up here, waiting for flight now. Awesome. Okay, compute the flight. Oh dear. Of course, I didn't have that activated. Okay, well, I'll just load up Top Cat itself. We'll get some catering for this flight as well. And it looks like British Airways will be helping us today. And oh my gosh, what FPS I'm getting! It's smooth. Third time lucky? Yes. Obviously, PMDG will never crash on us. It's just the way. If you install the FSLabs aircraft wrong, you're gonna get a whole load of problems. Not a frequent flyer, but your dream career to be a pilot. Awesome. Same. I'd love to be a pilot. So, okay. I need to open up that. That. 370 is our cruise for today. And we are back to business. Oh, medium settings. I would say these are like in between high to medium. Okay, so how do I fly this aircraft? That turns on. And we should get the FMC turning on. Awesome. Ground power. Turn that on. Aircraft's all powered up. Emergency exit lights. We got the chime turned on. IRSs can start to align, and probably most likely need to set kilograms. Nope, set already. Awesome. What is my anti-ALS eyes? Oh, I can't speak. It is MSAA 4 times. But if I set it to like 2 times SSAA, bear with me. I just need to reset everything. Aircraft loading soon. So this is 2 times FPS drops dramatically. Actually, I don't think it does in the day. I mean, I'll keep it on this, but if my FPS gets quite low at night, which I think it might do with SSAA, and then that'd be a bit of a problem. But SSAA, you see it's like dropped like 10 frames, so... Oh no, it's back up to 50 again. Yeah, it's free and it's like study level, which is crazy. Are you sure it's study level? I'm not sure, but right, open close that because it's a Mong. Open up the cargo doors. Where am I from? The UK, United Kingdom. Right. Hacks can come onto auto. They're not going to do anything for now until we get the APU started up. Right. So go down to here to fuel. Total fuel on board will be 6927. And we'll be using 4.2 tons of that, so that means we've got no fuel in the centre. We get that fuel pump on to get the APU started up. Zero fuel weight is 57.6. Yes, I will enter the IRS position. Please be patient, aircraft. You are very annoying me. Case 11, I think it went to left GPS position. There we go. EGKK to Barcelona. Flight number is Norwegian. Am I overclocking the GPU? No, this is actually just normal clock speeds. So, IBK. I don't want to get the GPU too hot. If I don't need to overclock it, what's the point? Because if it gets too hot, then the GPU is just going to degrade over time. Takeoff runway will be 08 right. Activate and execute. Planning to only use 4.3, like I said. Or did I say 4.2? I'm not sure. No, we are Norwegian Air Shuttle. Not, I don't know. We're not. I don't know which one it's called because, well, with the IBK and not the NA. It's weird. Okay. Flight Aware is telling me IBK, so. You're flying Hifi to Malaga. Yes, you are a genius, well done. Like I said, cruising at 370, catering is finished. Barrier reference set, which is... I'll just set it anyway. It's quite dark in the cockpit, I don't know why. Yeah, we're North Trans, I think. I'm not sure. It says it says Norwegian Air International, IBK. That's changed. How's that changed? Okay, it says 5503. For some reason I thought it was a different number. Right, 20 on the cost index. If anyone else knows, let me know. It probably doesn't matter that much because we're in the to decide cruise altitude. Yeah. We want to go to LA. Yeah, save up some money. Final reserve as well will be 1.2. Execute. Transition altitude is not 18,000 feet out of London Gatwick. In fact, it is. If I find SFD. Which one is it? The 4 Zulu. It is 6,000 feet. Cruise winds is 219. Actually, that's 028. It's 15. Okay. Execute. N1 limit. Let's go get Top Cat activated. Let's go get. Because if I load up Top Cat here, because I bought Top Cat, now it says license to. Oh, I hope I didn't see anything. Wait, let me just double check. Didn't see anything. You just saw something very stupidly. I hope none of you saw that. Whoops. Do we have 737-800? I'm just going to use this one. Because I don't care. Coming out of Gatwick. So 8 right. Update from active sky. Red nose. NRS. Takeoff weight would be 64459. That I meant. There we go. Red nose is very recent. Alright. Some controllers get very confused. It's dry and right, it'd be nice if I could take off earlier. So where's golf? Yeah, I could take off from golf. Cool. So compute, actually that's going to give us flaps 1. Whoopsies. I want to go flats 5. Okay. We will have 750 meters left at 50, so cool. What's the cruising altitude? 370. CG, flats 5. Runway slope. Oh, it gave me the runway slope. Damn it. I think it gave me the runway slope. Oh, God. Let's just check if it gave me the runway slope. Plus... Let's put this in. There's nothing. Okay. It is 0. You live at just that one, 16. Cool. Right, runway wins. Runway wins. They are 40. That changed dramatically at 8 knots. Okay, V speeds. 142 is our V2. Takeoff heading. What is that? 78078 370. AP generators. AP gen. 370. GCSE's finished this week? Oh yeah. Right, everything's boarded up and everything, so they can close all the doors. Ground connections. Get these turned on. Next page, we'll go do the departure and arrive. Let's go and get GSX ready for the pushback. Of course, it's waiting. Oh god, apparently baggage loading still in progress, which is totally wrong. I'm not sure why GSX is doing that either, so... And there's left. Cool. So departure, so 08 right, so we're doing the SDG, whatever it's called. FSD for Zulu. That's entered. We go back to the takeoff page. 142 is exactly the same, awesome. So we'll also get the MC, the rest of the ND setup, sorry. Traffic. I should fly in Norway. Yeah, we're getting 90 watts. 94.2%? 95%. Right, so let's make sure if we're good to release parking brakes. Yeah, let's just go release parking brakes. Packs are coming off. Oh dear, that did nothing. Good. Your damper, fuel pumps, hydraulic pumps are coming on. We'll go and get the ground up there. Anti-collision light can come on. We'll start number 2. I forgot to go with the jetway, and it's now too late. 25%, starting at number 2. Start timer. Got a lovely long taxi ahead of us. I love the Dreamliner. I haven't flown the Concorde, like from FSLabs, because I think it was like FSX only, wasn't it? Right, let's go and start number 1. Okay, now both N1s are 95%. That was weird. Number 1 to 94.2, number 2 is 95. Okay, starting number 2. Well, it was already starting, but bring the fuel in. Right, park brakes are set. There's the sun. That is not the sun, that's the sun glare. There's the sun. Yeah, they're making one for P3D version 4. I may get it, it depends, I'm not sure. Air conditioning, yes, we'll get the packs turned on. Yeah, that's back to our packs coming on. Engine generators, generator 1, that's going to come off. Taxi turn-offs, continuous. And what is our landing altitude? It is 10 feet, so set 0 up there. Awesome. Norbert, thanks for the follow. Okay, left is clear, right is clear, and we should do the flight control check. For right, for left. Oh, now the N1 speed's 94.2, and that release parking brake. For left, for right, awesome. Alright, cool. Set flaps 5. Let's break to RTO. Such an amazing aircraft, yeah. Do like Heathrow to New York one day. Oh. By the way, I have made a Rex 4 Texture Direct preset. If you type in the Flight Simmer Summer, if you have Rex 4 Texture Direct, then you'll find that preset. Oh, enjoy that essay. Enjoy it. Right, set T8 only. It's a bit of wind tunnel. Yeah, there's other aircraft taxiing down. And there's always a lot of AI traffic at Gatwick, so it's annoying. Ryanair at Heathrow. Who said that? Did I say that? I didn't mean to say that if I said that. I meant Concorde at Heathrow. Concorde flying from Heathrow to JFK. Or are you seeing that? Is there actually like a Ryanair at Heathrow right now? This is Gatwick, by the way. If you're thinking of, I don't know. Explain yourself. Yes, this is Gatwick. That is what I have put in Project Fly, right? Yeah. Okay. Come on, shaders. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, there's a Ryanair back there. There's two actually. You thought it was Heathrow? Yeah. Well, I did say that right at the start. Like, don't know why I thought it was Heathrow. I may have confused you. Oh, jeez, that's why I've confused you. Okay. The Twitch title. The Twitch title says Heathrow to Barcelona. I've just changed that. It should be updated now. There goes an EasyJet. Right, I'm not getting enough engine power. There's a view, we can see the sun set. That view pretty much. I'm not sure if we land at Barcelona and it's a sunset or it's night time. So we'll see. So what's Flaps 5 look like? No, that's pretty much that. Cool. Oh, the FPS is lovely. This 1070 does rock, I have to say. If anyone can afford a 1070 Ti or better, and they don't have a 1070 Ti or better, get it right now. Some 2E 787s in the background. Don't get what you mean. You got a 1070, you got a 1080 and a 97. Nice. I don't what you get. Says still 172. I mean, not like Kia signs. I don't get you. Like this. 1070 Ti, like overclocked, is a 1080, pretty much. EVGA graphics cards are noisy. That's why I got a Gigabyte. Before I was into Aviation, I thought it was. Yeah. Soon we'll be saying the engine types and everything. Right, let's go up here to Golf. for the win too. Yeah. Yours doesn't make a sound at power. Alright. Well, some people have been moaning about how noisy it gets, so that's what I just thought that. Okay, we'll just wait. Hold short. Oh dear. There's an exterior view. Wow, that's bad. But the shadows will get good close up. Actually, that's because that's virtual cockpit. Yeah. Makes no noise at all. I don't notice any noise with the Gigabyte. Unless you literally make it go to full power, then you actually hear the noise. But I doubt it's ever gonna go to full power. Right, come on, East Jet, off you go. Come on, bye bye. Is that waiting for me? Because it's taking its time. It shouldn't be. Yours is so loud. I had the Founders Edition 1060, and that wasn't too bad. Okay, it's taking off now. The Founders Editions aren't loud at all. They're amazing. Right, let's speak the quickly cutting before the cutting the BA over there. Right, taxi light, landing lights, strobes. Your water cooling. Alright. Your overclock reaches 80 degrees. Yeah, mine's about there as well, actually. What's your water? Is it an all-in-one water cooler? Or is it your custom-built craziness? Okay, I think it's doing the same. Yeah, you got 8. Oh, I was thinking of getting that one. I got the H100i version 2. So, mine's running. Once my CPU gets to 100% load, 80 degrees is pretty much max. 75 degrees. Okay, I think we're good. Start the timer. 50% on the N1. Please tell me if I forgot anything. Yes, that's obviously overhead quick. Okay. Toga. SP's alive. 80 knots. Rotate. You know, that's what I forget. I always forget to set chim in the 737. Bleed for the APU. Well, because the APU is not actually on, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't really matter. Right, and I'll feed out. I can come off. My 1060 reached max temp, so like 60 degrees, but I don't run the 1060 anymore. Right, autopilot's coming on. Oh baby! Immersion package right there for you. The roads are still green, which is annoying. I need to fix that. But I don't care right now. This is beautiful. I might have to reinstall Orbx Vector, but that's a beautiful sight. Turn off retractable lights. and bring the flaps up. Force brake 2 off. So what's my CPU and GPU usage right now? So CPU is running currently almost 100%, 90% pretty much. GPU is in at 30-40%, which is awesome. Right, flaps are up. Engine speed's 2 off. Terrain radar is on. Seatbelt sign. Oh, bloody hell. Well, actually, technically, in real-world operations, the cockpit, the pilots don't actually have control of the seatbelt signs at all. So technically, like, I can't remember, if any of you guys watch Mentor Pilot, I think he said something like, when he has it off, like, he uses the seatbelt signs for, like, helping him find out where he is in the cockpit setup. I just hit that twice and the sim crashes. Who are you? Oh no, we're good, we're good. That... Hey. I always clicked it twice and it would never do it. For some reason it doesn't now. What the hell? I don't know if you guys saw that massive lag spike, but loading that caused the biggest lag spike in the world. Like, I've done that before. Like, I haven't actually done that, but I've double clicked the CTR before and it never bring up that. It never did that. Which is really weird. Should be on. Alright. Well, we're currently holding at 6,000 feet. So we're going to standard pressure. Climb back up to 6,000. Would have crashed. Yeah. I wonder what it was doing. I think maybe the aircraft is building the whole VNAV profile probably. I'm gonna speed and not speed and speed. I'm not gonna get into the altitudes because let's keep it realistic here. Yeah, I've noticed that the roads and power lines are a bit awkward with Vector right now. So try and get this fixed. I'll turn it on in the landing. Company policy. Alright, really. You know, you've literally like been the only commenter for like 500 comments. All of your comments has been you. Right, there's the sun. Let me get a good view of it. I'm trying to get a realistic view. Just can't really get a good view. Yeah, I know what the altitude and speed does. I know what it does. But I think it was Blackbox 711. He was moaning about how ATC always don't let him climb. So I'm just gonna keep it realistic. Wait till we get to SFD, and we're gonna start climbing again. I know because I'm offline I can climb now, but you know, some people like the immersion. I'm quite excited for TFDI's new product. I don't know if you guys saw that. What was it again? Sorry, I was checking the phone. Yeah, so TFGI's new product was, I think it's called PAX, I remember. It's called PAX. And pretty much all it does is, it works with any aircraft. You can type in, it has, it's got compatibility for loads of different aircraft. So you can type in what aircraft you're using. In later updates, they say that they're going to update it so different aircraft can be recognized automatically. And it's going to make announcements and other stuff, pretty much. Anything to do with the passenger side. And they say every announcement, let's say if you're flying with exactly the same airline and you're doing 20 flights, for example, every announcement's going to be different. So, okay, so what I'm doing, I'm holding the middle mouse button, and that's doing that. That's what the middle mouse button does. Left arrow key, right arrow key, forward arrow key, backwards arrow key, does that. Page up and page down. If you hold the middle mouse button in the same place, it can get some awesome options. So now we're climbing like a complete beast, 4,000 feet per minute. Let's just calm that down, please, aircraft. You better 10 minutes after. You're welcome. Thanks for the follow. Right, lights off. French guitars, I say. Hello, welcome. Right, passenger signs we can set to auto, but I know this makes a difference within PMDG, but like I said, it doesn't actually make a difference in real world operations because the actual cabin crew changes the seatbelt signs to on and off. I think the captain to do it too. Well, I was told by a mentor pilot that Ryanair does it differently. Yeah, it's always on, of course it is. Yeah, the chime. Yeah, okay. Hello for chime or nothing. Right. We've got the ding dong. Clearly attend though. Like the 10 does that ding dong. So, okay. So what are we expected for the flight time today? 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's fine, I was saying seatbelts. Okay. If it's an auto, maybe that's when the cabin crew can change it, okay? But if it's an on, maybe the cabin crew can't change it. So let's say the pilots see that turbulence is coming up, and the cabin crew can't see that, so he'll just turn it on, or she. sense. Right, what I'm going to do actually is going to put the .5 in here. Yeah. Can't find anywhere that the pilots. Alright. So it's realised it's an ILS actually, so let's turn off that. Okay. Okay, so pretty much be landing in. That's Barcelona over there. Sometimes I zoomed out a bit too much there. Put it down to 320. That came down to 160 miles. Yeah, I think this is getting a bit loud in my headphones. Too quiet now, I'm not sure. That's way too loud. And that will do that. Awesome. Okay, now we got to do some set and a sunset. Any more FSLabs news I can read? That's the Flight Sim Expo. No. P3D best sim, of course. Good thing about our route is pretty much it's pretty much direct to Barcelona, so it's good. P3D is the best sim in the world. Did I hear about 4.3? No. Voice controlled ATC, that's actually quite cool. But hopefully by P3D version 4.3 I'll be very comfortable with that anyway. So. A new graphics engine. Let's just hope version 5 will look as good as X-Plane, and dynamic lighting runs amazing. It also, yeah, it means performance will be increased, hopefully, if they use a good graphics engine, and also it will look as good as X-Plane at night, let's say. X-Plane at night is absolutely banging. But yeah. does one start to show this one default? PTA, because PTA can tweak it. MTEX you can't really tweak that much. PTA can tweak every parameter, so. Whoa, hello. Goodbye to you. Just love people, don't they? Is there any news on the P3D website about version 4.3? Cool. The thing is, I want to know is why did he follow my channel if he thinks I'm a noob? He's just jealous, of course, yeah. Farm simulator equipment. Yeah, he uses steering wheel as a yoke, so he can't pull back at all. I think we've got an aircraft cruising in front of us. Well, no, but I don't know if we're faster. I think we're not cruising at the same altitude here. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Right. Just timed him out if he wanted to come back or something. Yeah, the aircraft in front of us is cruising at 350. Yeah, you do get those people, so yeah. Ooh, got some interesting. Sometimes that's -2. I'm not sure why. Can Can we see the aircraft in front of us? Of course we can't, because it is hard to see. It's technically quite far in front of us. 20 nautical miles in front, so. 1,000 feet to top of the climb. Also, Project Fly is saying about ETA 1625, so yeah, cool. Probably after the stream, I was going to try and reinstall FSLabs. Because technically I did mess up the installation of FSLabs. So. Because I've never had that issue before, so I think this is the way I installed it. No, look at the ETA on stream. The last bar. I don't know what we call this. The overlay, but I don't know what I would call each section. The ETA section, 1625 Zulu. That's just a quick way to see. But if I'm flying offline or doing a recording, then I would use the radar to check. Yeah, so when I'm recording a video, I do use the radar. Right, let's use the. Yeah, we've got an A320 ahead of us at 350, cruising at speed of 426. We're 428, so we're not going to be overtaking or anything. There's two aircraft getting very close together, and they're not flying in the same direction, so it's good. See, latest confirmed to Zulu time. Well, Zulu time is pretty much 1 hour behind BST, but when it gets into winter in the United Kingdom, then GMT equals Zulu time. Well, GMT always equals Zulu time, but once we're in the winter, we move back an hour, so Zulu time is exactly the same. Yeah, I'm just taking a look because I don't think I should turn left. I think I should be going a bit right. Okay, I just messed it up actually. Let's let the yeah, let's go left. Yeah, I'll just take a look. Once we get closer, I mean, we can still kind of just cruise just past that bit section there. Once we get closer, I'll take a look. But for some reason, it's doing negative 2. So that's OM. Let's just wait to see what that does. If that's exactly the same. Yes, this is currently 370 weather, so cool. Oh, that's just updated. Nice. 20 nautical miles. Oh right. Oh right. Well, the cells are pretty. The cells are like, there's hardly any green, but they're just massive orange, pink. Sorry. I can tell that some of these coming up. What I might do, if it gets that bad once we get there, I will just go beyond. You love my voice. I love your text voice. They're so scared of lightning. Well, lightning can make holes inside the aircraft, you know, and that costs money to fix. If lightning strikes can be that powerful, to pretty much destroy the aircraft. So, right, what's the weather at Barcelona right now? with no thunderstorms, which is fine. Well, passengers as well. Like, passengers don't like thunderstorms, so the thing is, I think it's moving this way, towards the north. So I think we might be good to get there. To be honest, I think we might have to, if it is moving north, which I think it is, we might have to just that bit there is getting better. But we love thunderstorms when we fly. Right, that's still showing -2. I don't know why. I'm gonna turn off auto, so it's just giving us our flight level 370 weather. I can tell that cloud right there is that cell there. That one we're heading straight for is this one. The spider just died on my desk. What the hell? That's scary. Because your mum pisses her pants. Great. She always acts tough. Well, some people are just scared flying, you know. See, at flight level 370, the weather's not that too bad. Ooh, I just saw some lightning down there. I don't know if you guys just saw that. Oh, there's a lot of lightning. Wow. You love getting your revenge. Yeah, we might have to make. It's not too bad. We might actually turn left in the end, because this one straight ahead of us is quite bad. This one on the right is pretty much nothing now. This one in front of us, there's a tiny, tiny pink cell. Let me zoom in a bit more. I'll turn off traffic. Zoom in a bit more. This aircraft in front of us is pretty much going to die. Yeah, this one in front of us is actually getting better. So we might be alright, to be honest. The weather's quite bad down the ground. See, lightning there. Yeah, pretty much all the turbulence is gone. So should be alright. Oh, that's beautiful. Will we land looking into the sunset? No. So sad. Yeah, the thunderstorms are calming down at our altitude. Sorry. Why are the clouds back there so grey and they're so white? That better just be because they have loads of water in them and these don't. It's a bit weird. Yeah. And these ones quite greyer than these. Yeah, what the hell? Some are just really grey and some are just really bright white, so it's probably the angle of the sun, but I don't know. Yeah, the weather's cleared up, so all good. Alright. Currently top of descent, 275 nautical miles. Which is alright. Yeah, apparently it's raining at ground level. So current winds are 340 at 7 knots at Barcelona. So airport. Winds. What was it again? 340. That's pretty much a dead crosswind going into 25 right. Yeah. So plans might change to a 07 left landing. So I just won't put the arrival in just yet then. Yeah, the clouds just, yeah, it's clearing up now. It's all good. Poor France, it's terrible weather. What's the current weather at Paris right now? Is it getting quite demolished? No, it's not. It's not. Not at all. Oh, hello. We've got some lightning coming through into the aircraft there. That's weird. What type of bug? Like, what's the bug you are receiving? Because I need a bit more information than that. Yeah, if worst comes to worst, reinstall it. I'm starting to get some thunder in the right of my ear, so oh baby, that was a weird lag spike there. But you have no water? Yeah, okay. Have you uninstall Orbx and make sure, like, that the water is fixed, okay, and the scenery, or like unload it. Don't uninstall it, because that might not be the problem. If not, just like deactivate some of the other sceneries to make sure if they're making the problem. If you understand. So because you want to find that scenery, and if you find if it's Orbx or another airport or something, uninstall it, clean and uninstall it, so make sure everything to do with that airport's gone, and then reinstall it. Yes, yeah, actually that. I don't know if FTX Orbx global base or vector does see textures. Also, I have an announcement. You know, I've always said I have Terraflora installed. Well, I don't know if I said that on stream, but definitely had it in the description of the videos. Never technically had it installed. I thought I had it installed, but once I was just reinstalling it with the new 1070 Ti, I just realised I never actually properly put it in the right scenery folder. So now he has some very big black spots. Yeah. I left on dynamic 3D autogen. Yeah, so that's like trees swaying about. So I actually have. So now Terraflora is actually active now. So yeah. You had, when you say black spots, Are they nighttime textures? The 3D autogen sucks. Alright. Well, it's not too bad for me right now, so I'm going to leave it on. Look in the description of the channel. That will show you everything about my hardware. Or are you talking to me? Who knows? If you want to see my hardware anyway, check the description. They're night textures. I had that problem once, and it was Orbx FTX Global base. Terraflora doesn't work if they're not on. If it's on. You sure? Let me search that. Oh. Wait. Alright, vegetation oxygen enabled. This is enabled by default. This Oh, okay. I'm not sure if it will reload the sim. But anyway, if I turned it off in my old sim version, it still wouldn't load anyway because I had it. I'm not sure if it reloads the whole autogen. I'm not sure how it's going to work if I turn it off. Yeah, I won't do it now. Okay. But before, like, I had Terraflora installed on my SSD, but it wasn't linked up at all in any way, shape or form to P3D. Yeah, I've just looked at a forum post. It said Terraflora, so if you tick it, it will do speed trees. So if you tick the autogen thing, dynamic autogen, it will move to speed trees, which is what you don't want. If you untick it, it will go back to normal trees, which Terraflora overwrites. So once you've landed, I'll take a look at that. Oh, we've got some more bad weather coming up, which is assuming these clouds here, which we're not flying into, so it's good. Yeah, they just... Right, I just need to rush off. I understand. Yeah. Right, it's gonna go for just a quick second or a minute, who knows. It's getting hot in England, and drinks are now required, so... Alright, typical me. I grabbed some food as well as a drink. Alright, actually let's go check. Weather, has it changed? Yeah, it's changed to 230 at 3 knots. So it's looking like we're in favour for 225 right landing, which are now programmed. We are doing the Yankee or the Zulu. I can't remember. We are doing the Zulu. And we are doing the... which star are we doing? In 2 days it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday in 10 days. You'll buy yourself a 4K screen. Don't go to... I'm not sure, like... just make sure, like, if you get for yourself a 4K screen, then the FPS will go down if you run it at 4K. So my recommendation is a 1440p. But short choice. Depends what graphics card you have as well. Alright, doing the Puma 1 Whiskey, and we're transitioning at CLE, which is Calais, apparently it's called. And we'll check that approach because most likely it is going to be messed up. Let's top descent. And in fact it hasn't messed up, so awesome. Cool. Just gonna make sure like some of these altitudes aren't above so when they're not meant to. That's good, that's good. Yeah, they're fine. What's your graphics card, Danny? Should I call you Danny or Dan? Or Danny-O. I'm gonna call someone called Danny-O. Right, I believe. Oh yes. So what I did is, because it's the summer, I updated the sunset textures, and boy, I think I've made them look awesome. 1080 from Zotac. Okay, a 4K monitor should be fine. Should be. Because you can always run it at 1440p as well. I think you should go with 4K monitor then. Because you can always run P3D at 1440p if you want. If you don't like the FPS. Yeah, I don't know how the FPS is going to be, I can't say. But you can run at 1440p, but when you're not running the sim, you can run at 4K and just have a lovely, I don't know, whatever you want to look at 4K. Yeah, I don't know what I want to watch at 4K, but hey, it's up to you. I just clicked a button. I did not do anything wrong, did I? No, I think I clicked F5 accidentally, but I think I did nothing. Which is fine. Oh, this is a proper summer sunset. So yeah, like I said, I updated Rex4 Texture Direct to a summery, let's say, textures. Oh baby. Okay. Cinematic time, shall we? Not that view. Let's get the sun. Come on, let's get the sun. We need the sunset, a proper sunset. The sun in the background. Why does it take this many cinematic modes? I'm sorry if I'm giving you guys complete. Okay, this should be fine. I should go into something. Hifi is much better than explain. Oh, of course, yes. It's about much wrong, by the way. And that's a screenshot of the day. Oh! That X-Plane can't get this good, right? And then P3D crashes. No, I'm joking. That looks amazing. Right, let's go back inside the cockpit. That's all I wanted to do, just get a good photo. So that is going to be the thumbnail for YouTube when I re-upload this to YouTube. Let's go edit that now. Oh, that's so gorgeous. That's gonna pull a lot of people. Clickbait. They click onto it, FSLabs crashes. Right. It's not clickbait at all. Right. Yeah. You've clipped that sunset. Nice. That was a beautiful sunset. That X get this good, right? That looks amazing. Let's go back inside the cockpit. That's a nice clip. Thanks. I just noticed in the sunset, the actual sun producing just an orange tint, which is nice. Okay, there's no bad weather ahead of us, so it's nice. Good. I don't think I've noticed this orange tint before in the sunset, but yeah. $37 degrees. Wow. That's crazy hot. Yeah. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, you didn't do that anyway. Cool. Right. It's currently 21 degrees Celsius. If it's if it's 37 degrees Celsius, your PC, like if you run your PC outside, it's gonna die. I've got to have the windows closed, that's why it gets so hot here. Do you have air conditioning? Oh, you must have air conditioning. Oh, that is a nice breeze. Good. Right, top percent is just coming in on the MD. So what's the time till top percent? So we're looking at here, so 19:31 Zulu. So yeah, just under 20 minutes. 18 minutes to top percent. Nice. Yeah, so we're looking like a 2-5 right landing. Winds have changed once again, but they are very, very, very calm winds. So we could even go away with a 0-7 landing. But I'm fine with 2-5. It's a very nice approach into 2-5. I said we won't be seeing the sunsets going to 2-5, but I think we will. Maybe. We haven't had very nice winds as well coming up. This headwind's not nice at all. Okay, so that is 100 and quick maths, 120 nautical miles, I think. Am I right? 119, yeah, cool. No, we're just going to put the VNAV in, the transition attitude for the approach. What we're doing again. The Puma 1 whiskey. So doesn't say there. It's 6,000 feet like Gatwick. Cool. I think my stream is getting a bit unstable. Is that true? Seems to be alright, but Twitch is saying it's unstable. Okay. Send now forecast. It says that you play FSX. Let me see what Discord is telling me. Discord says I'm. Oh, that's because I'm streaming now. Anyone else playing P3D? Yeah, I think it says I'm playing P3D if I'm not streaming. So that's unusual. Not sure why it says you're playing FSX. You get those people thinking that you're a noob. Yeah. These shaders like cut out, which is really annoying. Okay. So at CLE, Puma CLE35, we're flying over Barcelona now. Oh, awesome. That's fine at altitude. This one, however, don't know what this, that is meant to be. 1,000 feet more, like so. And then after CLE, we should be coming to CLE 11, whatever that is. Which is that one? That's fine. That's actually max 220 knots, but it's put 217 anyway. Then actually that's fine. CLE 240. Yeah, that's all good. It's that one waypoint there. I'm gonna delete it though because it did. Okay, I know, but we're offline. So it did some crazy stuff. 1 hour to Malaga. Nice. Hey, look at that. It's weird. It's really weird. What kind of... Unable to 250 knots. I don't get why it can't get to 250 knots. There's 256 there. It just needs to decelerate 6 knots, sorry. So I don't get what the FMC is saying right there. It's stupid. D10. I don't know if that's the same waypoint as... Okay, that actually is the one we're meant to be at. 11,000 feet. That's recommended. Above yeah. Okay, so if we have to do a bit of circling, then that's what we'll do. Because I've just made sure, I've just double checked that that is the correct waypoint and that is meant to be at that altitude. So, okay, that's good. Sorry. Okay, so taxi routes, taxiing. Add you. Arrival. See if I went. Parking stands. Okay. Got everything set up with Navigraph. That sunset just gets better and better. What does it look like from the cockpit? Oh, that's nice. Let's hopefully we get to see that coming to land. It might be a bit too late, so we'll see. I don't think we'll be able to see it when we land. I think we'll be landing just like, let's say if this is 2-5 right ahead of us, which is the sky. I think it should be like that direction. So we'll see. That is just beautiful. So if I double click that, why does it come on now? What? Why is there no like descent? Is it probably, I don't know. Let's wait until we actually descend probably. 251 is the one we're heading, right? 245. 245, sorry. I'll set that in here. Yeah, I'll turn on some lights in a minute. Just bear with me. Yeah. There we go. So first of all, swing to max. Come down here. Turn it to max. Come up here. Circuit breakers and the panel. And we get some floodlights turned on. That's a bit too much floodlights. And awesome. We've got some lighting in the aircraft now. Descent path after COE. Okay, that is meant to be at 5,000 feet as well. Anything else that it wants to show me that I'm 2,300 above, that's fine. And that again, that's fine. Cool. Oh wow, this is very orange or pinky. That's legit pink on the engine. And the wing here. Well, okay. Have I tested out the shaders at night? I'm not sure. But wow, this aircraft looks good. Oh, the terrain as well. Oh. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Christmas came early, boys. I could probably turn up my active sky settings, actually. Just a bit. I'll just do it at bad times. Right. So I just added an extra layer of cloud. If that makes any sense. Are we still expected the same descent time? 1932, yeah, here we are. Yeah, this headwind is not very nice at all. Alright, just getting a active sky to give us an automatic timings and everything. The active sky thinks we'll be landing with a flight time of 116 minutes, which is an hour and 56 minutes. So we might be having that. We'll see. We had like some sort of screenshot contest, and I could win an aircraft on an airport. I will definitely post this. Look at that. That is gorgeous. right hand turn now. Okay, let's go set. Let's, yeah, do that. Does anyone else think that's a bit blurry? Yeah, look at that. The green light is like a tad to the right of the actual lettering, so it's weird. Bring this down. To 6, or let's do 2300 because that is the start of the ILS. Right? Yeah. So we can set 245 in the courses there. We'll also set 109.5, which is already entered in, like so. How old am I? I am the age of doing my second year of GCSEs. Second year for what? GCSEs. I'm really not sure if we're going to see the sunset coming into land. It may just be gone once we get down to Barcelona. So, do I want to work as a pilot? Yes, I would love to. It has been my dream as far as I can remember. I believe that's why I entered in there. Well, I entered in there. So in the About Me section. I am an avid flight simmer, sorry. I would love to become the pilot in later life. I've been a fan of aviation as far back as I can remember. That's exactly what I put in the About Me section of the channel page. Yeah, I do really want to be a pilot. I've been fascinated by aircraft forever. However, the choice between do I go in the direction of an Airbus or a Boeing, or like Embraer slash Boeing, I don't know, doesn't matter, but Airbus or Boeing. Everyone wants to be a pilot, obviously. So I have a real logbook. Flying in real life. So I'll just click another button. Better not do anything, right? Yeah. So too far. This logbook's so confusing. Here we go. So I've flown Hyper 20 PA28 Cherokee 180. Registration is G. Golf Foxtrot in is it India? Alpha Tango. I'm gonna go fly a bit more this year. So obviously I don't fly by myself. Actually, I can now because I can do solo flying with the permission of a proper PPL holder, but I can't get my PPL because I'm 16. So, and there we are descending. Right, let's put that back onto auto, and that should get okay, perfect. So what's the runway length? So 25 right is the longer one, the longer runway of the three. Longest, sorry. 3,300 meters. Let's break one. And there's an aircraft in front of us. It's Orbx 1 would do. Will do, sorry. In the ref, be landing flaps 30 at a speed of 143. Approach speed, wind correction is +5 knots. Actually, what is the wind? Because we might not have to do a +5 knot wind correction. It's only 2 knots. So, what if I put 2? I'll just do a +2 wind correction now. So 145 is our landing approach speed. Because it's only 2 knots strong, so it's alright. Oh, right. You're one of the very late birthdays then, aren't you? Well, I'm relatively late, but I'm not very late. One of my mates has got their birthdays back in August, or something like that. So, he's a young one in the year. How we're looking like in the sun there. Yeah. I think we might miss the actual sun, like amazing looking sunset, so. So what gate did the aircraft park at? Does it say? That's the question. It's parked at oh wow, park's over there. Okay. That's interesting. I'll show you where it parks. So 25 right coming in, and instead of going to the actual terminals, it goes to Terminal 2 kinda. Actually, is that Terminal 2 or 1? It's Terminal 2 obviously, but it goes to the ramps over here at 135. So cool. So not much of a taxi as we exit runway. Depends where we exit, maybe there or there, but not much of a taxi at all. How do you, I just get used to it really. Normally, okay, what I normally do, if it's a long runway, I set Orbx 1. It's a long runway, meaning 3,000 meters or above. If it's 2,500, I would set Orbx 2, let's say. If it's like Innsbruck length, which is 2,000 meters, I set Orbx 3. Anything shorter than 2,000 meters, I'll just go max. And these are all setting idle reverse, I believe. Actually, no. And to I do set Orbx 3 in full reverse, but hey. You just, like, once you've flown the aircraft quite a lot of times, you kind of understand how powerful the auto brake is, so, like I said, just get used to it. If you're using auto brake 1, using idle reverse is very helpful. Auto brake 1 is very, very weak. Like, if you want to do a landing with no reverses, I recommend auto brake 2. But I wouldn't recommend a landing without reverses unless you're super light and it's a long runway and you want to land at the very furthest part of the runway. The clouds are hiding the sun. It's just quite mountainous down the north of Spain, so you might not, like, even if the sun was still visible, the mountains will be blocking the sun. Okay. So it's probably meant to be landing in 20 minutes, 100 miles, so. What does ED stand for? Because TD stands for top descent. ED is, I don't know what ED is. That's when we land, but I don't know what it stands for. Got 37 knot headwind. Ouch. Oh, I've never seen these pages before. Awesome. I used to do this ages ago, but I've stopped doing these, but now I'm going to do it again. And just do the, oopsies. Start doing these again. And what's the DME and start the ILS. Wait, what altitude am I at? Tabla. Apparently, it's weird. This one's meant to be at 2,200 as well. Tabla's meant to be at 2,200, but I'm not going to set it. So 4.0. Okay, I need to get a calculator. I can't do this in my head. Well, I can, but I don't want to. That's 5, 7, 13. So it should be an altitude of 3,205. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me just count this again. 6.9, 7. No, that is totally wrong. Jesus. See, I told you I can't do maths. Well, I can, but simple maths, it's terrible for me. 6.9, 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. Okay, good. Cool. Good. So I might change some of these fixes, so I might actually just bring that one to 11 and this one can come up to 20, let's say. Those are fixes, you can see. Yeah, so that just gone up perfect. One just behind. But you can see at Tabla we were bang on. Where it's meant to be starting the RLS, and that's a 5 nautical mile radius there. It's actually meant to be 4, so I'll do that. because that will be in time. Well, it doesn't actually show the waypoint on here, but meant to be at. So Navigraphs is telling me at 4 nautical miles, or 4 miles from the airport, we should be at an altitude of 1,351 feet, and we will be at an altitude of 1,319 feet, so we're good. That's awesome. You're back. Welcome back. Alright, let's go set the minimums. So we are a Charlie aircraft, so we're 235 minimums. Whoopsies. Ooh, some street lights, because we've been flying over the mountain, because I haven't seen much lighting. So it's got a lot darker. The sun is pretty much gone, I'd say, sadly. It's passing 20,000 feet there, so let's go and get the seatbelt signs turned on. How's the lighting? Can everyone see anything? Because if you want to turn up the floodlights, I will do that for you guys. Actually, I might turn it up myself, because I can't see it. There we go. Awesome. Right, let's get the CTR on. Yeah, why is it not drawing the actual plan? Because in the 787 it does. Is there a reason why it's not drawing the vertical plan? I mean, I can see where we're meant to be at that waypoint, and this line is in line with it, so. I was told how about the first officer's page, we'll do that. That's the traffic, oopsies. Yeah, do you know, it's weird. Who cares? I do. Right. Remember the radar, yes. 1631 Zulu. So if we're doing our direct to Barcelona from here, we should be landing in 10 minutes, but we're not. What I'm going to do is actually change the stream settings. Just tell me if this is going to affect you. Make sure you refresh the stream after upload it in. Bear with me. Why is it being so slow? I have no idea. Okay, I'm not going to change it for some reason. Twitch is being very slow. I was gonna activate low latency, but some CPU and GPU usage. Of course, my GPU is not running 100%; it's only running at 30%, which is absolutely gorgeous. 1060 was running 100% the whole time. Not really, but. Somewhere back there actually. Obviously CPU's running at 4%. Like 100%, sorry. So. Speedbird 578. Hello. Gonna be landing soon. In fact, we'll be landing in 14 minutes, let's say. Did you hear what? Oh, I'm so disappointed. But everyone got... I think Robert hyped everyone up a bit too much. That's what a lot of people are saying, and I think so too. Everyone thought it was going to be an aircraft, and it turned out to be the Global Flight Operations. What the hell? Seriously, they just copied Project Fly. What's the point of... And apparently they spent... Let's get some speed breaks here. Apparently they spent 10 years on it, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. But when they previewed the 747, oh, that was nice. Did I just see that turn yellow? Just a quick moment there. Right, that's the QNH was set, sorry. 1013. More to it than Project Fly. I know. I wasn't watching it. I wasn't like... I was watching it, but I wasn't concentrating. It was a live stream from someone who got like over 1,000 viewers. Once it gets like closer to release, and if I understand it a bit more, then yeah. But what I love about it is once the aircraft's landing at a certain airport, you can't load in an aircraft. You can't load in that aircraft somewhere else, which is actually really cool. Yeah, I know. It's quite cool. But I guess Matt, a lot of people are saying Matt is going to like add some features like next week or something. Yeah. And I'll leave it in exactly the same state as well. So if some switches were like left to a certain state, like let's say for example the yaw damper was left on the ground, it would have that on, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is the problem though. You don't, but realistically, it's actually quite cool. I mean, also, if you don't think you have to use it every flight, do you? So they won't restrict you to having to use it. Oh, jeez, too busy talking. Let's arm the speed brakes here. So obviously, you could probably, we've got a steep descent coming up actually. Speed brakes out here. Have the aircraft descend. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Certain planes travel to certain airports. That's pretty cool. Right, we got the fix and the turn-offs on, like so. A lot of people have been disappointed about it, but I think over time people will start to actually understand what it is and not exactly Project Flight. Right, are we on profile? No. Actually, because that's an above. Yeah, we are kinda, so that's why. So, does the aircraft accelerate if you release the speed brakes? Yeah, it does. They need time to develop planes. Yeah, they said they're like a year behind on the 748 because pretty much most people would think it's like the difference between the 777-200 and the 300, but the 747-400 and the -8 being like in real life for at least like 20 years between each other, whatever it was. 747-8 it's got much modern avionics and everything, whatever. So. Speedbird. Now that is a very cool feature. I would love to see that. I prefer more time to each plane. Yeah. I don't want a black box plane. It's still in alpha stages, black box, so. Right, let's hope the airport's loaded in, because I have no idea if it is. And I really do need to get these roads fixed. They're still just grass roads. I do need to get those fixed. Yeah, I would prefer a good plane. Right, I think we can get rid of the speed brakes now. I think we're good. The aircraft can handle it. Oh, that was one hell of a beautiful sunset, by the way. Well, the thing is, they actually technically they have announced a new plane, because they are doing the NG3 series, aren't they? Which is going to include the Max, the 737 Max. So technically, they are making a plane. So I don't know what people are getting so annoyed about. Right, set continuous. Get the retractable lights on, and we'll set flaps 1. Let's go flaps 2. They are developing the NG3, so. Right, get some speed brakes out again. Right, is that BCA, yeah. So 23 DME, which is good. It's synced up to the airport, sorry. I think the next 5 years we'll definitely have the NG3. 777X, well, I'm not sure, because PMDG loves study level aircraft, and the 777X is, I think, when's the first one coming into service? I doubt in the next 5 years the 777X will be released by PMDG. Right, let's get the approach armed. Oh, we've got some wing condensation. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just a bit there. Oh wow, okay, we went past. We need an A350. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Well, the A380 is pretty much a double-decker A350, let's just say. And Mettar simulations are producing an A380, so no fun flying that for 16 hours, no. We're flying A380 though, I think, I don't know. I love an A380, because it's an A380. The biggest aircraft, the biggest passenger aircraft. Right, is the airport going to load in? I have no idea. I believe it is. There's a couple lag spikes. Let's go set flats 5. Terrible to fly from pilot perspective. Now the GPU coping at night. It is coping amazingly well, and currently it is only, well, P3D is currently drawing 50% of the GPU, so that's alright. Currently I've got the GPU using 5% of its GPU is using 5% of the GPU is being used up by OBS. Once the whole airport loads in, I'll let you know, because currently it's just the lights. It's a bit spiky. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right, we'll set flaps 10. I think it's being a bit spiky, the chase plane actually. Yeah. Cool. 2,300 coming up. It's coping very well. What's my FPS right now? 35. Awesome. Where is the airport? Where is it? Apparently meant to be landing up the runway soon, so yeah. So on the localizer, yeah, established the localizer, I should say. And that is technically not meant to be there because the sun's pretty much gone, so I don't expect reflections there to be there. Sorry. FPS has dropped.
25.
I see airport. I see runway. FPS is down to 20 for some reason. Well, I do have SSAA turned on. That's a bit stupid. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, dynamic lighting and SSAA is a killer. Let's just say. So I'll turn that off. Well, holding at 2,300 feet. Just for now. Let's go get down. Chewy view. Flaps 15. So what's the GPU now coping with the airport loaded in? About the same because I just turned it to MSAA times 8 in fact. So the FPS should be a bit better. To be honest, Barcelona has always been not nice anyway at night anyway. Stop saying anyway, jeez. That's 25. 145 is our approach speed because of the winds are very, 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 very low. And let's just say. And we're good to go set flaps 30 as well. Just going to wait for the autopilot to set the trim. And then I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. Lovely yacht down there. That's not a yacht at all, that is just a typical boat. Cruise ship. Right, disengage the autopilot. Disengage the auto throttle. Awesome. My aircraft. Lovely. So, Orbx 1, gear is down, flaps set to 30. Good. Right, those are set, aren't they, up there? Yep, good.
1,000.
When I say those, I mean lights and engine speeds, what do you call them? Continuous. So I think for some reason it looks like we're a bit to the right, but the localizer says we're a bit to the left, which is weird. Right, wing view, sexy, and right. Okay, we're definitely a bit to the left now. Oh. Right. It's getting a bit too low there, apparently.
Approaching minimums.
Bring in some more speed. Don't want to drop the speed too much. Oh, minimum, sorry, continue.
100.
There's an aircraft about to cross the runway. What's it doing? What's it doing?
50. 30. 20.
Out of throttle?
10.
Oh, floater, of course. Touchdown. Goodbye, traffic. Minus 105. Lovely. I did say I was going to bring out some idle reverse, so I lied. Well, come off at the next exit. Let's break off. Oh, coming off that exit would have been better, actually. It was almost a floater, actually. It wasn't actually a floater. It was very close to becoming a floater. I'll do a replay for you guys. Right, lights off, taxi light on, modes off, APU start up, strobes to steady. So what are these gates here called? 1 through 5. Let's clear up as well. 1 through 5, 1 through 2, 1 through 1. Let's just go for 1 through 4, something like that. 1 through 4. Oh, timer, 1 hour 45 minute on the flight time. Awesome. Minus 105. Damn. Right, flight director's off. Came around that corner a bit fast, I'd say. Let's do some other clearing up, shall we, as well? I think I might have set that to, yeah, there we go. Traffic off. Are those, okay, that was weird. Textures didn't load in. I thought there was black textures, but because of the night, the textures was just weren't loading in. Okay, so 134 is coming up here. Let's go and bring the lights off. Just overdid that bit, just a tad. Ooh, I came in a bit too fast. Terribly sorry about that. Parking brake is set. And from there, whoa. God, that's weird. From here, we would do. Oh, sim's still running. Complete the flight. Exit sim stall. Now on top of descent, awesome. Right, let's go to there. 25 right. Track aircraft. Wait, is that going to track that aircraft, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Try the flying bats in. Yeah, I do. We'll be flying a lot more soon, actually. Next week. Doing group flight next week. If you can join that, I'll post a video on YouTube with more information about that. The flaps won't be set, by the way. So sorry about that. In the replay, that is. Oh, spin around there, camera. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Go, go, go. Greaser. Nice camera angle. Yeah, this is static runway view with chase plane. Let's get some lights on, shall we? Let's get a bit realistic here. Set all the flaps. This noise is annoying. Come on, get on the ground. And it's coming a bit too hard, then I kind of just almost floated it there. It could have been a bit perfect if we didn't pull up the nose just a bit too much there. And what a greaser that was. Get some more realism to bring out speed brakes. So annoying I have to do it all manually. Right, let's turn off some stuff. It's going to throw the aircraft forward, isn't it? No, okay. So obviously I've got some flaps out. AP is running, AP generator, AP gen. Engines shutting down. Deboarding no longer available. Typical GSX being GSX. Deboarding requested. Awesome. Open up those doors. Flaps back to up, aren't they? Close. So your damper can come off. We are not going to stay here for long, so keep the navs there. Hydraulic pumps and the electrics. Window heats. Look at the probe heat. Sorry. Keep them on. Isolation valve can stay. AP bleed can come on. That can come off. No, that can stay on. Sorry. Anti-collision light can come off. Sorry. And yeah. Seatbelt signs off. Welcome to Barcelona. Lovely. I'll fix the FSLabs A320. I'll see you next week. I'll be doing a wonderful... Were those windows down before? We'll be doing a wonderful flight. Stockholm to Gatwick currently. That's what I've got currently set out. Stockholm to Gatwick. Group flight on Batson. It may change a tad, who knows. And hopefully get the FSLabs A320 working by then, because I don't know what aircraft I'll be flying with that. But be sure to join. I'll be releasing video on YouTube. I'll also upload it to Twitch as well. When is this flight? Next Sunday, so pretty much in 7 days. And the stream will start earlier, because I might want to do a return. So, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Not the very start of the stream, if you guys were here. FSLabs is being such a mong. But yeah. like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see, because it's just the way I messed up the setup, installation, sorry, on FSLabs. I need to completely redo it again. But yeah. See you next week, and goodbye.